Okay, today we're going to do a review of the ifor Triton 7.1 surround sound headset. As you can see, earlier I did an unboxing. I didn't really make a good one because the first headset that I had broke, so I had to send it back the same day I got it, which sucked, but these have been the other ones I got. You can see you get an avatar prop and then a nice box. Completely good, nice box that you don't want to throw if you're a big Halo fan. And then on the back here, let me grab it. On the back, it has a whole bunch of no cables between the controller and headset, which that's awesome because usually when they say, oh, it's wireless, it's really not. These are 100% wireless. It comes with the adapter, it's included, but you don't need it if you have the Slim Xbox. You only need it if you have the regular Xbox. And so hope that ain't blurry. Let me see if I can show you guys what it comes with. You open the box, you take off the sleeve thing. This is what it looks like. In this box here is your accessories. Comes with, like, if you're like if you travel outside of the US or whatever, they have attachments for that, so you plug them to the outlet. You also get this weird looking one. And again, this is what it comes with too, so for your optical cable goes back to your Xbox. You don't need this for the Slim, only for the regular one. And it comes with these, which I don't use. Okay. And now let's power on the headset. There's a button here on the right side. It's right there, the power button. That lights up blue right here when it turns on. You can see the face, it's blue, and turn the light off. Lights up blue. Then the battery, if it's charging, this here be red when it's charging. So, and on the back of this, whoa. I having trouble with my camcorder this morning. Okay, there's that line in, and optical cable right there, and then the sync button. And turn the thing on so you can see there's actually a button. Sync, there's a button right there. Sync your thing to your Xbox. Line in, I'm not too sure about, so I don't use that part. So, but you want to make sure when your Xbox number 1, and that is number 1 as well, because they have it 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to make sure it lights up blue where the number 1 is, because if it doesn't, then your mic will not work. because that's what I had trouble with. So I called up the tech support to ask them about it. They said, "Oh, it's a difficult, you have to send it back because there's something wrong with your headset." I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." I figured it out on my own. It has to be lined up number 1 as well with that as number 1. Your controller has to be number 1 as well, So, like, say if you're player 2, your headset has to be number 2. It has to be whatever headset. The headset has to be whatever number your controller is for it to work. So, but other than that, the headsets they're wonderful. I like them a lot. This is my first headset I've been having, so get the Halo 4 in there on this side too. Now there is a couple buttons. There's a EQ. You hold that in, and it changes from music, game, video, and then there we go. There's Dolby Digital, PX, then Pro, Logic, then Digital. See, all the lights are on, so now this button here, let me see, I think that's for to mute your, where you don't hear other people maybe or something, but you have to push that in. You go up or something. And then for if you want to hear yourself, if you want to hear, I guess, yourself talk. Let me see. Where's it go? Right there. SVM. You gotta push that in, and then move it up for the volume so you can hear yourself. So, but even though you can hear yourself, if you don't have it on like controller 1 over here and controller 1 over here, if your thing is number 2 here and then that's number 1, either no, you can hear yourself with the headset, it won't pick it up in the game, and so you won't be able to use the headset. You gotta make sure your headset matches the same controller as, say, for number 2, your headset has to be number 2. If you're number 1, your controller has to be number 1. So the biggest problem that I came across with these. So, but other than that, that's a sync button to sync it. I think to sync your headset to the base. Then there's a sync button on the base to sync it to your Xbox. So there's a lot of stuff. Just read the manual. I know it's long, but if you never had a headset before, you might want to read it. Just make sure you're doing everything right, because if you call a tech support, they're going to tell you, "Oh, you're going to have to send your headset in because it's broken." Really, it's not. You just got to figure out how everything goes and stuff like that. So, oh yeah, I forgot the microphone. That's to mute it, and so that lights up blue when it's muted. See? That's blue when that's muted. And then when you unmute it, you just push that button right there. What that thing is, just push that. And then if you want to listen to music, you just pop this thing out. Just like a phone jack or a headset jack, whatever you want to call it. And then that's what it looks like. And then turn these off so I can show you the battery. Having a little trouble here. With the one hand at least. Okay. Your battery